to stampingcatcrew.com. Today we're going to make this really cute cake soiree card. There's actually a little story behind this card. We were doing some name tags and favors for an event that we have coming up. So we had bunches of ideas, and this is one of the ideas that we had, and I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to make a card out of that because to me it was super cute. So super easy to do. I'm going to show you the pieces that I use. I'm going to set this aside right now. This is the Cake Soiree stamp set. It is 2 parts in the bundle. If you love to color, these would be super cute. I have seen them done in silver embossing, which I'm super excited to do. I love the look of these flowers. You'll get to see that. And then this is the coordinating framelits. So for this card, this is the old olive paper that we used, and it actually punches out all the leaves at one go. This is the flower, the white layer on top of the Calypso coral, which was this framelit here. Does a solid base, and then a white open layer for that one. And then this is the tag here, and what we did is we ran it in white, and then I did another strip in silver. So I'm going to show you how we overlaid that. Those are the only pieces that we used to create this card. Set those aside. I'm going to show you the parts that we have here. There's a set of designer series paper that is just lovely. So we only used a tiny piece to go along the bottom here, but every one of the patterns has this silver side to it. And there are some amazing floral patterns in that set. It comes in blues, it comes in the berry burst colors. There's just lots of choices. So lots of fun. I'm going to set this aside. I've already put together the whole base so that you don't have to sit through that. I've pre-done all of our little pieces that are here, and you can run all these through the die cut machine at one time. So essentially, I think it qualifies as a quick and easy card because one pass through, once you've cut up your paper, you're good to go. So this is what I was talking about. I ran the tag through with white and then did a second layer with silver just to put it along the bottom edge right there. The only part that has a little bit of stamping is the tag. And so I'm going to set these pieces aside just a bit. I'm going to do the For You in Old Olive, and we want to go straight down and straight back up with even pressure. And that way you don't get that little halo around your words. The Berry Burst is the color that coordinates with the stamp set. We've taken this flower image right here, and it shows mostly as a full image and has some whites for the openings, which is lots of fun. And we've just scattered a few of those around. Close up our inks. And then one of my favorite glues to use is actually this mono liquid adhesive glue. And there were a couple parts. I'm going to grab my little brush here, which is an amazing tool. Apparently there were a couple parts I didn't get out when I pre-did these. So I'm just going to add a few little spots of glue. Takes a few dabs, but this fits perfectly right on top of that. Love the look of that fun little piece. So I did cut a piece of Calypso coral to bring in a little bit of that. So I'm actually just going to add a tiny bit there. And take our base. We pretty much know where everything is going to lie. So on the back of this, I've cut a 1/4 inch strip of the silver just to bring in some bling. I'm going to run a little bead of that glue along the edge. We want to have just enough to peek out the top. We turn this sideways. And there we go. We have our snail adhesive. Get this a nice run down each side. And it fits perfectly. Make sure the card opens the right way, because yes, like everybody else, I have done that and done it wrong. So there's that. These are our extra parts. So we know from looking at our card pretty much where we want all of these pieces to lie. And so I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to add some little glue. All right. And we have one of our paper snips. I find this is an easy way to get the rhinestones. Just set that in the center. Our tag is pretty much complete. So what I did is I took a tiny piece of this just to make it look like it was hanging out there. I'm going to flip this over. I'm going to grab one of our dimensionals. Run the strip of snail along the back. So the bottom is attached down, and then the top is popped up with the dimensionals. And then I'm going to add a tiny glue dot. So this is what gives that tag kind of its flowing look, which is fun. I'm just going to add a little glue dot there. And that's going to look like it's not attached. We want that to be kind of open. And then the rest is just layering your little ribbons with your glue dots. So we'll take our last rhinestone here, and I had it right at the opening for some bling. And then I'm going to take our biggest ribbon, which is our rich razzleberry. And we're going to have a tiny piece. Do the Calypso coral. And also leave enough room. I don't know if you can see, I always leave my glue dots stuck on here and then pull them up at the same time. So you can put that right below and give that some pops of color. And so essentially the last part that we're doing is just kind of tidying up the ends of our ribbon here. So we're going to cut a little bit of that away. Make your tag shorter. That's it. You've got those pops of color, which are a lot of fun. And I always tell you, don't forget to make your envelopes pretty. So inside that stamp set is a little leaf that I did in the old olive and the flower that we had added in the corner. And that's it. It was just a super easy, fun card, a thank you or a for you. And I love the framelits because they make everything really easy, but it looks really fancy. So thanks for stopping by and happy creating.